my baby, my Valentine, yeah. Boy, now you're the making my temperature that rise. If you leave me, I go die, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need.
Hi guys, my name is Noni Matigela. Welcome to the Noni M podcast. It's so early. It's 7 a.m. Breaking news. sorry. I have breaking news for you guys. Fisokuhle Ntuli is still in Kgosi Mampuru. Fisokuhle Ntuli is still in Kgosi Mampuru. You remember the order that Judge Rata said, that he made on Wednesday, that Fisokuhle Ntuli must be taken to Luwikop, and then the gentleman, the head of correctional services in Kgosi Mampuru, Mr. Kgosi, came through with other people. They were a delegation. They came to have a gentleman's talk. They wanted to talk so that Judge Rata can retract the order that he made. Do you remember that? And then Judge Rata had Umnisi, Umshololo was begging for accused number 5 to go to Kgosi Mampuru so that the order stands, and the Judge Rata was like, who said, I can't retract it. And then Umnisi Ramasipule had to remind the judge the legalities of it all. Do you guys remember that? Before we do that, guys, please make sure you do not forget to like, to share, to comment, and most importantly, please make sure you are subscribed on the channel. Please make sure you are watching the videos up until the end, and you are watching the ads that are coming through. When you are doing that, you will be supporting the channel financially and in numbers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Now, let's get into this. I shockingly, those are the breaking news again. I don't know what's going to happen, and I believe Mshololo there is something that she's going to do about it, but my sources, my reliable sources from Kgosi Mampuru have told me that Fisokuhle is still at Kgosi Mampuru. He did not leave on Friday. Apparently, they are appealing the decision. Now, I thought if they wanted to appeal, the Kgosi Mampuru Correctional Center, if they wanted to appeal, they were going to still let him go to Luwikop and then continue with their appeal for whatever reasons they are doing it for, right? And also, they are within their rights. There's nothing wrong with them appealing. However, I could be wrong. I need to be educated by someone who knows better. I don't think this is the way they are supposed to do it, because in court, on court records, there was an agreement that the order that Judge Rata made still stands. Now, for them to not send or accuse number 5 in Kgosi Mampuru after what was said in court on record, it speaks volumes. Now it's saying something else. Yes, I understand that they might be angry because they are alleging the allegations that Fisokuhle was making on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? On Wednesday, he was telling lies. All the allegations that he was making there, Fisokuhle, when he was telling us his side of the story, he was making lies. That's what Kgosi Mampuru is saying. So it was their word against Kgosi Mampuru. It was the Kgosi Mampuru management against Fisokuhle Ntuli's word. Now, Judge Rata, what he stood on was that if the country is not going, I'm gonna put a clip of what was said and the end result of what was being said on Thursday, the last time they were in court, and then now put it together with what is happening currently, that they did not let Fisokuhle to go to Luwikop after the judge said that I am making an order. So what does that mean? They defied the court order. They trampled on Judge Rata's court order. They disrespected Judge Rata's court order. They did not go according to what the judge said, because they could have fought their fight if, for instance, they are like Fisokuhle Ntuli unamanga usjoyela kabi. They should have allowed him to go and dealt with him, and then if it means he must be fetched after they won their appeal, then they were going to make an urgent application. Do you understand? So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. We will see what's going to happen, because I think they used the time Loguti, he's not gonna come to court and talk. He will only come that other week, not even next week. The week that is coming now, it will end. And then that week on a Thursday, that's when we will see Fisokuhle Ntuli. Those are the breaking news for this morning. He is still at Kgosi Mampuru. Thank you so much. I'll see you on our next video. Bye-bye.
Lack of discipline of these inmates, which I have a personal responsibility to make sure that we deal with that discipline. Their behavior is the one that is impacting on that. But I have got to put mechanisms in place so that I must make sure that when they start with their shenanigans, the court should not be affected. It must be our own problems.
Okay, fine. I've heard everybody. You know what? I'm going to leave the order as it stands. You can bring an application for rescission. Okay, no problem. But I've heard you, and you've heard me. Okay.
I heard, my lord.
Thank you, sir.
Is it please the court?
Kade khona ke bafowethu isikhulu salaphayana ke ejele lapha eKhoshi Mampuru prison uMr Khoza ke kade azile phecelezi nodabalwa izolo ke lesinqumo senkantolo ke lesinqumo senkantolo sithathile ke zokuthi wena ke mnomzana uNtuli kumele ukuthi bakuthathe lapha eKhoshi Mampuru bese bakuhambise namuhla bakumikise ngale elokop kujela selokop ke lapho ke athi yena ke futhi nezinye ke izikhulu asebenzisa nazo khona lapha ke ejele kade behlezi ke futhi lapho ke ngesikhathi kade behlezi bekuxusana ngodabalo bathola ukuthi lento ekhuluma ejele inkosi senkantolo ezolo akulona ke iqiniso kepha ukukhuluma amanga kuphela ke lapho ke futhi bese bakhuluma khona njalo lapho ke abameli benu ke nabo basho bathi ngaphansi kozomthetho ke ngaphansi kozomthetho sisekelo wala iningizimu Afrika ke usuthi inkosi enkantolo ke inalo ke ilungelo phecelezi usuthi inalo ke ilungelo phecelezi nodabalulu ke esinqumo esenzile ke izolo ngaphansi kozomthetho ke lapho section 173 kozomthetho ke lapho ukuthi inkosi enkantolo ke kumele ukuthi sibenzise ke amandla ayo ke kuthizeni uma ngabe ke siboshwe sithize sekhala ngento ethize ke lapho ke kwamathi inkosi enkantolo ingenele futhi ngokujulile bese ke thatha isinqumo sokuthi kumele umuntu lo abamikise kulineke ejele noma mhlambe bamthathe bamkhiphe ke lapho akakhala ukuthi akaphathekile kahle khona ke manje asho inkosi enkantolo ukuthi ngeke ke besabuya futhi shintsha ke isinqumo sesikhiphile ke izolo uma ngabe abantu balapha ke noma izikhulu zalapha ke ejele zinayo ke inkinga phecelezi ngodabalo lesinqumo senkantolo ke kwamele ukuthi baletheke isicelo sabo ngaphambili noma baletheke incwadi ephikisana nesicelo noma nesinqumo senkantolo inkosi enkantolo esikhiphile ke elangeni la izolo.
And I can just add, I don't intend to denigrate your status. It's not my intention. I'll never do it. Okay? I can give you a silly example. You see this country. The ANC and the PAC were one organization. The foremost intellectuals in those two organizations, amongst others, was Mandela and Sobukwe. And this is 1960, when they split. The meeting was at the Communal Hall in Orlando. They split onwards. They came here in 1652. They're not going anywhere. Since 1960, there were fights, blah, 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 blah. And when Mandela and others in 1990, was it 96 or 94, he took his oath as the president of this country. They said whites were still in this country. They said whites are still here. In other words, that problem, you can talk around it, like this problem. Nobody is being denigrated. Or his status being, it's not about that, it's about common sense. If you think it is utterly impossible for the Department of Correctional Services to allow accused before court, Mr. Ntuli, to go to Leopold, because this country won't function fine. But I don't see it in that light. Okay. Okay.
We understand, my lord.
Yeah.
And
it's just functionality of reason, that's all.
Definitely, and there's nothing that can beat us if we can able to talk. And
that's it, yeah.
Previously, I made my telephone numbers available to the councils that as the senior manager, should there be problems, I'm amenable to resolve the issues. And even this morning, I confirmed that.
Okay,
so, but my lord, we respect the decision and as the court pleases. Thank you.
Thanks. Okay.
athi umnumzana Khoza ke bafowethu akunalutho ke angalenza ke phecelezi nesinqumo senkantolo inkezo senkantolo sesithathile ke izolo futhi basihlonipha ke isinqumo senkantolo lesinkantolo sithathile ke izolo akunalutho ke abangasenza ke mayelana noma abangayenza ke mayelana nodaba lwesinqumo senkantolo.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Survive.